Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your weekly reading. Let's get started with your channeled writing. Embrace the hidden knowledge that is within that treasure chest. Dive deep into the cosmic ocean and let the void become clear. Be creative with your imagination, as it is as boundless as the universe. Be what you're truly meant to be and embrace your divinity. All right, so let's get started with this. It's a powerful message, especially with Aquarius and Pluto and Aquarius now, you know. Let's see. All right, we have nightmare in the future, but I'm feeling that it's time to get rid of the nightmare. You know, the nightmare is ending and we're embracing the future. You know, it's also about letting go of the things that no longer serve us, you know. And when we're having nightmares, we're dreaming, you know. It's dreaming of things, you know, that we're afraid of, things that, you know, don't serve us, things that we don't choose to engage in. You know, it is time to release those things, release those negative thoughts, you know, of the things that we're afraid of. Stop dreaming of the things that you're afraid of, you know, because it's your future and you get to choose it however you choose it, you know. And it's important, you know, would you rather live your nightmare, or would you rather dream and have a beautiful life, or whatever creativity that you choose, you know. Be what you're truly meant to be, you know, and have the strength to do that. Have the strength to follow your dreams and follow your heart and follow your passions in life, you know. And it's a fertile time, you know. Being fertile is creativity, having the creativity and the strength to do it, you know. Do those passions and focus on doing them as well, you know. It's a beautiful energy, and it's really about embracing it, because if you do that and you have the strength and the courage to do so, then there's no words to where you'll end up, you know. It's the whole world and all of, you know, the universe is open to. It's your sandbox, you know. It's new beginnings. It's about, you know, starting that new path, starting that new journey, you know, letting everything go and going and doing the things that you're here for, you know. It's also about changing your perception. That's exactly what I just said. Stop focusing on the negative things and start focusing on the things that are positive, the things that make you happy, you know. About diving into your psychic abilities, and you know, having strength in that, because there's signs around you. This is omens. There's signs around you everywhere. Open your eyes, you know. Let that void become clear, and when you do that, you can see the path that you're going, you know. Create that path, you know. You're literally the artist of your creation, you know. Sacred space. And when you sit in your sacred space and you breathe and ground yourself, you know, find that sacred space within yourself and pull out your divinity and embody it, you know. Literally embrace yourself. I had to take a deep breath, because right now the energy of Aquarius is so expansive. It is so much growth going on. There's so much enlightenment, so much psychic development going on. You know, all of your intuition skills, all of the abilities that you're, you know, working on, it's increasing. You know, that energy is really expanding. And being an Aquarius myself, it's like really sometimes way out there, and you have to remember to ground, you know, ground yourself. Find that sacred space to meditate, to literally find that centered space, because when you do that, then you'll be able to focus a lot better, trust me. All right. Believe in the impossible, because the impossible is possible. You know, if you dream it, you can see it. you know. But communication is key. Again, that's about communicating with your inner self, seeing, okay, self, you know, what do I need to do to help change my perception from the things that I see as a nightmare, and to focus on the things that I see as a beautiful dream and a beautiful, bright future, you know? And it is time to take that breath out, you know, and literally breathe and ground, you know, and your commitment is being tested. You know, it's how committed are you to yourself and your passions in life? You know, sometimes you just have to step out of your comfort zone to do that, you know, and sometimes it can be hard, but it takes courage. But a win-win outcome is forecasted. So it doesn't matter what you choose to do, you know, you are going to do wonderful, you know, as long as you're being yourself. You know, as long as you're staying true to yourself. And look at the bigger picture. You know, sometimes having such a narrow mind, you think that, oh, well, that's all I can do in life. That's all I can accomplish. But there's so much more out there to be experienced. You know, if you can dream it, you can literally see it. You know, you are only limited to your imagination, and imagination is boundless. So you are too, you know, and that's important to remember. Juniper berry. I listen to my higher self. That's about literally your divinity, stepping into your divinity. Look at each story that repeats itself in your mind as a stranger would. Ask yourself, is this true? Literally, the things that are repeating in your mind, a lot of those are mental loops, and the universe will present those back up when it's time to release them. You know, it's about breaking those cycles and letting it just go ahead and flow with the rest of the river, you know. And that way it's no longer holding you back from doing the things that you're passionate in life, you know. I am free to choose. That's right. You are free to choose. You're a boundless creator, just like everybody else is. You know, only you limit yourself. You are ready to break free of the conditioning that has bound you so that you may continue your journey of healing and growth. And that's important, you know, to not only heal from those cycles and all of those limiting beliefs of, oh, there's enough starving artists in the world and blah, 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 you know, that people tell you, but it's also about growing, you know, growing from those experiences, you know, taking those, you know, experiences that we saw as tragic or trauma and literally turning that frown upside down. How can you turn a situation into a strength, you know? And if you can do that, you can do anything, really. Literally, you know. Let's see here. We've got this one last card here. But it's definitely important to stay true to yourself. And remember, you know, that the only one that can stand in your way of your passions and your dreams is you, because you have a choice. You have a choice whether to let something conquer you, or you can use that which is perceived as something conquering you and use it to better yourself and build from it, you know, strengthen you to just, you know, if you run into that situation next time, know how to deal with it, know how to handle it, know how to, you know, do what you need to. It's funny, this is the same card Capricorn just had. I just did their reading too. It's number 13, which is a 4, and 4 is all about stability. It's one of the building block numbers of the universe, you know, and it's about becoming strong and having faith in yourself that you could do anything that you choose to, you know. I literally shuffled that deck 13 times because that's what I felt guided to do. So it's funny how after shuffling it 13 times, 10 off camera, 3 on, that it ended up being the same card again. I'm looking in the wrong area for some reason. I'm looking for number 4. Maybe that is something that I'll also read, is number 4. Here we go. You've been moving so fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now and drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm, and you will restore your body, mind, and soul. Things which seem too difficult right now shall soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. And then, just because for some reason I just felt like I needed to read number 4, I'll go ahead and do that one too. Do not give up, but allow your heart to disengage from your struggles. Give yourself much needed rest. You are in a phase of a recovery. If you have been off your path, you are going to come back strong. You will regain your spark of passion, inspiration, and devotion. A certain order of events needs to take place for your soul path to come to fruition. Commit yourself to your sacred journey, trusting that the right thing will happen at the right time. That's absolutely beautiful, and embrace yourself. Embrace the knowledge that you have within, finding that secret, that sacred space to just breathe and meditate. Take that time for yourself. Take a hot shower, or however hot that you can, manage, and literally just let the water wash everything away. Wash all your worries, turn that frown upside down and really become your best self. Become what you're supposed to. Embrace your divinity and just know that the universe has got your back, and you'll create great things in the world. I just know it. Anyways, until next time.